Alright lads, so in around 36 hours, we are going to be getting the new mid-month banner announcement, and as always, we're here to talk about what it could potentially be. We're doing it a tad bit earlier this time, and as always, you lads can join in the comments below. Let me know your prediction on what the 3 characters might potentially be, and if you get a majority of them right, we are going to give you lads a shout out when we react to the new banner announcement. So let's talk about it. So what is this mid-month banner actually going to be? Well, I think the most likely outcome here, and majority of my prediction is going to be spent on this particular banner, is that it's going to be a Christmas banner. Now, I know over the last 4 or so months since the 1000-year Blood War anime did officially start, is that we've been getting non-stop premium banners, and one would be inclined to think that we're probably going to get another premium banner. And hopefully that's not the case. I actually do want to get a seasonal banner for once. It's been quite a while. Never thought I'd be saying that. But at the same time, the Christmas banner is something that K-Lab have basically never skipped over. I know there was a bit of drama regarding the Halloween banner being skipped over, but they haven't done Halloween for the last 3 or so years. And at least when it came to Spirit Society banners, which are technically Halloween themed, they didn't even release when it was relevant, coming out in September and also I believe February. So when it comes to Christmas themed banners, K-Lab have always delivered. Mid-month of December is always going to be the Christmas themed banner. In fact, last year we actually got 2 Christmas banners, that being end of month of November with Toshiro and also Orihime, and then 2 weeks later we had another Christmas banner, this time with Noelle and also Nini. So even when K-Lab had a Christmas themed Burn the Witch banner planned for that year, they still made sure to give us another set of Bleach Christmas characters. So I feel like it's very, very, very likely that this upcoming mid-month banner is also going to be a Christmas themed banner. If it's not, well, RIP, we have to wait till next year. Now, with that said, talking about what character it could actually be is kind of tough if you actually think about it. Now, obviously, when it comes to seasonal banners, K-Lab like to throw females at us, right? If we have a look at all the past Christmas characters in the game, like 95% of them are all female characters. Last year being one of the few exceptions, breaking the streak of having like 4 years worth of female Christmas characters. And because of that, when it comes to trying to predict what female character could be next, for the most part, K-Lab have done most of them. Like, there's only a few characters left they could do. Someone like Mishiro, for example, to complete the Visored getting Christmas characters. The Tres Bestia, for example, will have yet to get Christmas characters. More specifically, though, Mila Rose, she has yet to get a seasonal character. And I guess there's a few other characters, too, that have yet to get a Christmas version, that being Yachiru and I believe also Kukaku. 2 characters that have in the past been shown to be given a seasonal character. So the likelihood of them potentially showing up this upcoming banner is potentially there, right? So if K-Lab are feeling in the mood to give us a quote-unquote unpopular character, or a character that hasn't received that many seasonals or gets that many characters, now would be a good time to do so. Kukaku hasn't received a new character in a very long time. At the same time, she recently just showed up on the last episode of the Bleach 1000-year Blood War anime. Yachiru hasn't received a new character in many, many years, and same goes for Mila Rose. So I guess my first prediction is going to be one of those 3 characters. And it's not that I'm 100% set on them showing up, it's more so I want to see one of these 3 characters get a new character. It's been a very long time, and since it does look like they're getting a premium character anytime soon, I would love to see them get a seasonal character, and I wouldn't mind them getting a Christmas version. In addition to that, of course, looking at all the past Christmas characters, I'm sure one of them is probably going to show up once more. K-Lab aren't shy of giving us characters that have already received a seasonal version in the past and giving them a new updated version. Best example was the most recent swimsuit banner. We got another version of Neliel. So I really wouldn't be surprised if characters like Rukia, for example, Ryuka or Yoruichi gets another Christmas version. And personally, I wouldn't really mind that because I do like these characters, but then again, K-Lab have never actually remade a Christmas character just yet or gave the same character a new design. So maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they want to keep up what they have been doing every single year, a new set of characters in Christmas outfits. And personally, again, I wouldn't mind that. But just for the sake of it, my second prediction is going to be one of those 3 characters. And then lastly, that brings us to our final prediction. Now, I feel like we deserve to get a male character, right? I already spoke about the last 2 characters being female. You can't blame me. I mean, literally, again, 90% of the characters that have received Christmas versions are female characters. But since last year we did get a male character, I wouldn't mind us getting another male character again. And this year, for the most part, has been a great year for characters of male fans, especially when it comes to seasonal characters. But we technically didn't even get a Valentine's banner this year. Technically, it was replaced with another set of female characters, that being Luna, Rukia, and also Rangiku. And then when it came to the White Day events, they got 2 banners. The White Day version of Toshiro and Aizen, and the Kakao Society version of Grimjow and Okiura. So I'm not going to be that surprised if we get another male character. And I think most people would actually be fine with it, again, because majority of the characters here are females. So getting more Christmas male representation would be good for those that want that. And as for my prediction on what male character it could be, I really don't know, because at this point it could basically be any male character. Last year was Toshiro. Maybe they want to keep up and give us more captains. And I'm actually going to go over a wild card here, and I'm pretty confident I'm going to be wrong. But in the case I'm right, I'm going to be very excited. Let's say a Christmas Kenpachi. Kenpachi is one of those very cool characters that have received a lot of characters in the past, especially this year, and he has yet to receive that many, if at all, any seasonals. His seasonal version being the White Day Kenpachi that came out like 7 years ago. And now wouldn't be a bad time to actually do that, because technically we are getting a Kenpachi episode tomorrow. So it would kind of line up, despite, you know, one being from the 1000-year Blood War arc, one being for Christmas. I think it would be kind of cool. And like I mentioned, if they do decide to do a Yachiru, that would also be really cool. A Yachiru seasonal character after like 4 or so years, and then finally a seasonal Kenpachi after basically 7 years. That would be exciting in my opinion. But the likelihood of me being right here is definitely very, very low. But I'm fine with that. It spices things up. If I'm wrong, it's going to be more fun that way, because I do like to be surprised. And what I'm actually looking forward to the most here is that we are obviously back on 3 character banners. So this year we should be getting 3 characters. You know, last year was a very weird situation where we didn't know a banner was going to give us 2 new characters or 3 new characters. And last year, for example, we only got 2 characters, that being Orihime and Toshiro. And they were cool that they got their first Christmas versions, but at the same time, it was kind of disappointing that a character didn't get included with them. That could have been a really cool and fun design alongside those 2 characters. So this year, I'm looking forward to the potential new 3 Christmas characters, and the characters you see on your screen are my main predictions for this upcoming Christmas banner. But that's only my prediction. Again, in the comments below, you guys can let me know your prediction. And for those that stuck around to the end, we actually did go onto this website, ChatGPT, and asked an AI what do they think the 3 new upcoming Christmas characters will be. And their prediction was kind of interesting, and I wouldn't actually mind it. The first one being Shunsui, and that again is definitely a possibility. I don't believe Shunsui received a single character this year, which is very strange. He does like to get a couple a year. The second was Uryu, which I don't think is going to happen. We already received 2 Uryus in the past 4 or so months, so probably going to be wrong there. And then the third one was actually Kon. And you know what? I wouldn't mind that. But interestingly enough, this is what they have to say regarding Kon. Last but not least, we have the quirky and lovable Soul Reaper, Kon. With his unique abilities and his abilities to transform into a stuffed animal, Kon is sure to bring some fun and unexpected surprises to your battle. So hey, if Christmas Kon actually happens, I'm for it. And I guess at the end too, I am also one of the people that do want to get a Christmas Yamamoto. They brought back the sub story where they mentioned it, so people are bringing it back up again. If they want to do that too, I'm for it. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.